Hi everyone, and welcome back to the MoFo channel. It's been about 5 months since I posted my last content. My last episode was about attending the 2023 SEMA show, and I'm sure some of you are curious about our latest developments. First, our biggest breaking story is about being invited to present MoFo in the Showcase Project Build area at the Overland Expo West. I am honored to have our build recognized by the overlanding community. This is every builder's dream come true. The trials and tribulations of finally hitting the road on our first camping trip is a wonderful opportunity to support truth in content. You cannot expect a vehicle with this many complex systems to work flawlessly when the first time you turn on the key. The reality of these projects is nothing works the first time you try to use it. Luckily, I find working through the bugs a satisfying and rewarding experience, as long as the checkbook holds out. Some of the things we've worked through are a fuel pickup issue with the new 100-gallon tank that forced the truck to run in limp mode. This required abandoning our post-SEMA desert camping trip and trailering MoFo back to Wisconsin for repairs. This was a major psychological low of the whole project experience. Right after solving the fuel delivery issue, a premature failure at 1,200 miles of the first transmission occurred. That initial rebuild occurred back in the 2014 timeframe. Unfortunately, the owner of this transmission shop recently passed away, and the company is no longer in business. This situation has been corrected by using a nationally warranted unit from Jasper Engines and Transmissions. These are the sorts of problems one can expect on a project that takes this long to complete. One of the things that still need debugging and will be tended to after returning from the Expo West is the diesel-fired cooktop malfunctioned after 6 hours of use. It created copious amounts of diesel smoke and odor, but the supplier General Components has been responsive, and they're shipping a replacement unit to Max Built for installation. Demonstrated that when the solar units are covered with snow, the diesel cooktop is the perfect cabin heater. The system then has to be recharged. So for the balance of the trip, no AC. That includes traveling through Arizona with 90-degree plus ambient temperatures. Our Starlink system is inoperable. It was a terrible tease. We turned on the system and I paid for my subscription, and I had blinding internet speed for 2 minutes, and then the system went dark. So back to the drawing board on that, but again, the vendors are very responsive and will have more components shipped to Max Built to aid in the diagnostic testing. The other thing that we're still working on is our closed-circuit TV system, the 4-channel system, and it's getting that all set up and getting the cameras on the internet and whatnot requires the Starlink system to be operational. So that process without Starlink is dead in its tracks. We're also having a problem with the passenger's RV captain's chair. It has an electrical issue, and unfortunately the unit froze in place, and of course it's kind of awkward right now to get around, and it's certainly something nice to have in the evening when you can pivot the seat around and recline, put your feet up, but it's a tough world out there, and we'll just have to get by with what we have. And this is a true story. We had a panic stop on the interstate, and it was complete with a thrill show lane change onto the shoulder. We needed 105 feet to make the stop, and I think I only had 100. So it was challenging, and too bad I didn't have the presence of mind to power down the CCTV recorder after the panic stop. That would have preserved the content on the disc without having it written over, and that would have made for some exciting YouTube video. We will see you all at Expo West, albeit without a real-time simulcast satellite uplink capability. But happiness is about being satisfied with what you have. So that's all the news for now. Please sit back and enjoy our video montage of our first road trip as we head out to Expo West. And we'll catch you at the end.
They told me he was high class, but I could see through that. They told me he was high class, but I could see through that. And honey, I know you ain't no real cool cat. Mama's day, when you hear the voice say, come, who you gonna run to? Oh, Mama's day, when you hear the voice say, come, who you gonna run to? Oh, gonna run to the right for rescue, but there will be no run. Folks just like me.
Well, everyone, that's a wrap of our first episode. All I can say is please stand by. We've got a big one coming up with the Overland Expo West. And we'll see you then May 17th through the 19th. And thank you for your interest in our channel.